in comparison to 2019. Even in 2020, the real estate prices in Germany rose sharply. Despite pandemic, there has been high demand among people to buy their own house or apartment. Being home office is the current trend. People have realized the value of better living space like never before. And this trend is predicted to be continuing in 2021 and who knows in the next years. But where does this trend leads us? There would be more and more people who would like to buy their own house or apartment, and there would be more and more competition in real estate market. What you can do to get an edge over this competition? What we did to get an edge over this competition? Let's take a look. The story dates back to January 2019. We liked the house. We inspected the house. We hired a good actor. He gave us an estimate of the renovations on the house. We were really okay with the renovations. I asked the bank, they were okay to give us credit for the house. I was very happy. I opened my email to say yes to the broker, but there was already an email from him. The house was already sold. Somebody already said yes to buy the house. I felt really bummed at that time. I was so sad that I have to start everything all over again. Find a house, inspect the house, and who knows how long does it take. But what I learned from this experience is that if we like a house in future, we would be really prepared to buy it. Luckily, within a month, we found the advertisement for this house. This house is actually at very good location in our city. So we really did not want you to lose this house. I was really prepared this time. When we went for Besichtigungstermin for this house, that is like inspection appointment for this house, I took 2 documents with me. The first document was the Finanzierungsbestätigung from the bank. On this document, the bank confirms that the bank has no problem in giving us credit for this and this property for the amount which is mentioned on the Angebot. It is a very simple document you get very easily from the bank. You don't have to pay anything for this document. You are even not obliged to take the credit from this particular bank for this particular house. And you are not obliged to buy this house also because you already have Finanzbestätigung for this house. But if you like the house and you give this document to the seller or the broker, he or she would be assured that there would be no problem in selling this property to this particular party. There would be no problem in selling this house to Mr. and Mrs. Lamba because we already have a confirmation from bank that we are eligible to take loan for this particular house. The second document that we took with us was Selbstauskunft. The idea for this document was given to us by our German friends. They explained us, since there are so many buyers to buy the house, how would a seller choose you to actually sell the house? Let's take a look on this Selbstauskunft.
So the document was named as Objektreservierung and Selbstauskunft. It was document of around 4 pages. We had just written the address of the property over here and a nice picture of property from the offer Angebot itself, and then written our names and our address and our email ID. On the next page, we had written how we were looking for a house from so long, how we came across this house, and how we feel that it is right for us. Moving on to the next page, then we introduced ourselves, like where we started, where all we have traveled. We also introduced our family and why we want to buy a house in Biberach. Moving on to the next page, we introduced that how the property is right for us. We know that it needs a little bit of renovation, but that's a no problem for us. And moving on to the next page, then we put a nice picture of our family. We wrote about our employer, our date of birth, our birthplace, that's it.
So guys, as you saw, this document is not at all difficult to get, but it makes a really nice relationship with the seller or broker, and he thinks that this is a good family to sell the house and they know your background and they feel a little bit confident about you. In our case, in start, we only met the broker. We did not met the seller at all. But actually, when we met the seller, he had already took a look on this document and they already knew us, and it was very warm meeting them. It was not like we are meeting for first time or something. So I really think that this document made a difference. So guys, as you saw, both of these documents are free and very easy to get. So why not prepare these documents and increase your chances of buying the property? I would like to inform here that this video is part of a bigger series in which I am talking about how to buy a house in Germany. In my previous videos, I have talked about the queries I had in mind when we just thought of buying the house. Then I have talked about how to inspect a house in house inspection appointment. In my next videos, I would be talking about the next step of buying the house. I really hope that these videos help you and you are able to achieve your dream of buying your own house or apartment. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you are new to my channel, I would like to introduce myself. I am Gurpreet and we are a family of 4 living in south of Germany since past 6 years. On this channel, I make videos regarding life in Germany, parenting, good housekeeping and gardening. If you like such a content, please make sure to subscribe this channel. I would love you to be part of this space. I will see you next week in my next video. Till then, bye!